Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with an OU Showdown Live. This time I'll be using a SUICUNE team that GeniusX passed me. It's actually Crocune, my favorite SUICUNE set of all time. But we have Crocune plus some other favorites like Alola Marowak. I loved using this thing early Sun and Moon. It was like on every team, but that was because it was pre-banked, so I kind of had to. We have Ferrothorn with double spikes and Stealth Rock. We have Toxic Spike Greninja for SUICUNE. Excadrill with the Choice Scarf, then Mega Pinsir. Now this team is a little bit weak to Pokemon like Landorus. Obviously not having immediate ground immunity until Pinsir Mega Evolves is kind of but it should be fun, and with Suicune plus Pinsir I should be good versus Greninja. Even Marowak can take a move, as long as it's not Shattered Psyche. But yeah, I'm actually really excited because even though this is going up tomorrow, well, obviously you guys will see it when you see it, but this should be going up Wednesday at 4 p.m. I'm pretty sure. We just got like confirmation on a core Pokemon RPG on the Switch. I'm pretty sure that's coming out like what, early 2019, something like that. And that'll probably be Gen 8. That's the way I see it anyway. That'll more than likely be Gen 8 because they wouldn't like switch halfway between, I think anyway. Or they wouldn't switch like halfway between generations to a new console. Like we wouldn't get like a remake on the Switch before we get a new generation. Like they want to sell it. So anyway, Suicune destroys him. I want to lead off with Greninja because it scares out Xatu immediately, and I should be able to get up T-Spike. Like you should be scared out here in theory. I want to Toxic Spike so badly because you should actually be scared out. But I'm gonna click Hydro Pump because apparently he doesn't care. Have fun. Maybe he's Colbur Berry or something like that. I don't know. This is checked by Suicune. Suicune just kind of wins the game anyway. Maybe he's Colbur Berry or Focus Sash, so that makes sense. Would you Heat Wave? I don't think you Heat Wave. You U-turn here or Psychic, so yep. So we can knock out the Xatu, exactly, and get in my Ferrothorn. So now we can get up Hazards and whatnot. Of course, Marowak is going to come out, though. We'll go right out to Suicune. Even though Suicune does win, I don't want to take a Flare Blitz with my Ferrothorn. He does go for SD, which is a very, very smart play. Do I want to take the Shadow Bone? I feel like my Marowak is really good in this too. I'm pretty sure Suicune will live a +2, and I can rest up later versus Porygon if need be. At the same time, we'll just go Ferrothorn as fodder to the Shadow Bone. I actually end up surviving, which is great because I get up my Stealth Rock here. And that means I can just click Earthquake with my Mold Breaker Excadrill, which is really what I wanted. But what I'll go first is go out into my Greninja. And again, I don't want to mess around with this threat because he is at +2. I'll go for Hydro Pump first, even though I'm positive he's going to switch out into either Magearna or Porygon. He should switch out, but I really want to go for Hydro Pump before going for my T-Spikes. My T-Spikes are going to be good and wearing down top of Lele, whatnot. And Excadrill can just click Earthquake after. But I made this play because I want T-Spikes. Yeah, as he goes Porygon. So the mon that should have came out. How much are you going to take from this? That's a lot of damage, Jesus. But we'll get up a nice T-Spike here. Nice little layers. There we go. Wearing down his team. I like it. And then Suicune should be able to combine up on this guy. Thunderbolt isn't going to hurt me too much. I do want 2 layers as well to wear down. Maybe 1 layer is better for Lele. But I think 2 layers is cool because it wears down Porygon and lets Suicune beat it 1v1 if he does opt to switch out. Like he would probably recover here or then switch out. Goes hard into Magearna, which is smart. You can shift gear. You can Flare Cannon. I'm not... Marowak walls like every set. Fire types wall, whatever Magearna set. Though Gigavolt Havoc would obviously be a problem, but I can Revenge Kill it with Excadrill, and Excadrill just click Earthquake. I'm pretty sure after the hazards and whatnot, everything goes down outside of Cresselia, but I do have Mold Breaker, so I'm not as worried. But we will go out to a Marowak here. As he doubles out into his own Marowak, very solid play. Just to go for Shadow Bone, most likely. I think that Greninja doesn't do as much now. Why do you... Oh, he dipped. I just saw that. That was a cool double. But what I can do is actually go Greninja because Greninja should be able to take 2 Shadow Bones, which means the last 2 turns of Trick Room will be gone. And I could probably win with my Pinsir in the back. If I'm Earthquake, if I'm not mistaken. On close combat. Okay, so I can't knock out Magearna. But yeah, I'm really positive that Suicune just wins this game whenever I give it the chance to. So we're going to save Marowak as well because it can break through, or at least check Magearna, as well as break through his Cresselia if necessary. And even though Suicune would definitely have taken a +2 Shadow Bone, it's Suicune. It would eat that up. It would eat it up. I don't think it would have knocked out Marowak prior to the Stealth Rock damage and whatnot, especially because it's Trick Room, so it's running max HP. So that's why I decided to actually save my Suicune that turn. as opposed to staying in. He has a little, 10 seconds to come back. I started looking for a new battle because I don't think he's going to come back in time. But the idea was get up T-Spikes and then win with Suicune, Calm-Minding up. All I had to do was Calm-Mind up on Cresselia and win that way. Oh, he came back too late. But we got another game. I'm thinking it's Scarf Greninja on this team, honestly. But maybe between this plus Battle Bond Greninja, it could also be Battle Bond Greninja plus Spadef Tran. Maybe between those, he thinks he could deal with. What's it called? Volcarona. But leads off a Heracross. I lead off a Greninja. This is a terrible lead matchup for me. I want a T-Spike so badly because Pinsir destroys him. Maybe T-Spike isn't even necessary. Maybe just damage or immediate damage is a better play. I expected a Rock Blast. Greninja actually destroys him, so I don't want to sack this Mon. Pinsir destroys him too. Marowak is tough to switch it into, but I'm actually going to sack my Marowak here. I don't think it does enough this game because he does have so many Mons that threaten it. If he goes for close combat, then great. Or Rock Blast or anything that wasn't an attack. But see, Rock Blast knocks me out, but if he does miss, then I knock him out with Flare Blitz. So I'll click Flare Blitz there always. That was always the play. And what I can do now is just go right out to Pinsir and threaten this Mon with the return. I kind of want to SD up predicting Landers because if it's defensive Landers, it's just going to go down. It's actually just going to go down. He has to go Landers here too. I want to SD up because I have the Hyper Cutter too if he switches out into it. But he could probably pivot from Heat Rain if he wants to. I'm making the play. Landers is always your play there. So we SD up and we will be able to kill defensive Landers. There's no way this thing is Scarf. I don't think, on this type of team, I don't think it'd be Scarf Landers at all. Mainly because, again, you're so weak to a Pokemon like Garchomp and whatnot. Granted, obviously Tangrowth deals with it. It was probably leftovers, so we knock out that Mon immediately. Lottie's going to come out and drop a Draco. We'll switch out into our Ferrothorn. We can SD up later if we want to. We just need Life Orb damage on Lottie, assuming that's what it is, though. And we can get up our Stealth Rock. If he wants to go Heat Rain, I can go right out into Greninja after that. I'm pretty sure that thing is... I'm pretty sure this Lottie is Soul Dew, so what we'll do is actually go right out to Greninja. On the Heat Rain sub. Okay, so it's sub Magma Storm, sub Bloom Doom. I'm not sure. Either way, it's confirmed, not Scarf. So Pinsir, again, just going to have a field day. Yeah, that doesn't do that much. And what I can do now is just Gunk Shot. I don't expect him to stay in because Hydro Pump is so easy for me to click. And I expect him to go either Tangrowth or Greninja, oh, never mind. I can't hit a Gunk Shot to save my life. Never mind. We'll just click Gunk Shot again. It doesn't matter if he goes... It doesn't really matter what Pokemon he goes out into. The Magma Storm isn't trapped anymore, or I'm not trapped in Magma Storm anymore, and I can at least get off some damage on Tangrowth. As HP Fire is going to be able to knock me out. Now, Suicune can win, but like Pinsir just still has so much fun versus him. So, go Pinsir, click Return, get our kill. If he wants to go Pinsir into Latias, I don't even think that play will work for my opponent. Just because like I'm pretty sure Pinsir would be 2 KO by return off the rocks, or at least close to it. And this is Protein Greninja, which means that Suicune will have a little bit of fun right here coming in on this Mon. It's female, so I know it was Protein, and it is Choice Scarf. Yep, there we go. So that makes it a little bit easier for me as well. It definitely makes it easier for me, because I can just go +2. If Lottie wants to Trick. Isn't that his only play, I'm pretty sure? So we'll go Ferrothorn here. Defog or Trick are his only 2 plays. Yep. And again, just getting up rocks is fair. It doesn't matter if he goes Heat Rain. It doesn't matter if he goes... Because just Tran, it doesn't beat me unless it's sub Bloom Doom, which I can just go right out into Suicune and Calm Mind up on. I think he's in front of Overdrive as well. He could be Bloom Doom, though. We'll find out. Either way, Calm Minding up is my play because that should allow me to live 1 Bloom Doom if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I should calc this, but I don't want to. So we'll rest up here. Oh, he's sub taunt. Okay. Well, he still doesn't beat me 1v1 and now I'm a +1 Suicune. Like, he stalls me, but he doesn't come in later on me. Like, nothing wants to come in on Scalds at all. And again, keeping Heat Rain low or weakened to the point of having this +1 Scald as well. I can always rest up on Greninja. Greninja's best attack can't even hit me. If he goes Lottie, he's letting Lottie take the damage I need for Quick Attack. Which again is just good in its own right. And if he wants to defog, Healing Wish, or do any of that, I still do have Scald into Earthquake spam. So we'll always go Ferrothorn here. Yeah, always Ferrothorn. And always Leech Seed. Greninja can't even touch my Ferrothorn, so Ferrothorn might actually just win the game on its own. Because if he goes Heracross here, I get my recovery. Is that even the play? Yeah, Leech Seed's still the play. Leech Seed's definitely still the play. Because Suicune in his own right can take a hit. Hey. I could probably SD up, to be honest, on Lottie. I bet you Draco Meteor from Soldu doesn't even knock me out. But yeah, he goes here, which gives me my Suicune as a switch in, and now Trang cannot come in on, it can't sub up anymore. And because he has like 2 Magma Storms left, literally. Ooh, smart to go for Inferno Overdrive. But with leftovers and whatnot, I should be able to take any 2 hits from him, and I can just click Scald. If he wants to go Lottie to Healing Wish this mon, that's fine. I will rest up on Lottie, always. And I'll definitely click Scald here, because Lottie is going to be in range of Quick Attack soon. I can SD up and win once he goes Greninja and locks stuff into a move. And again, Scarf Greninja does not run HP Fire. And I figured it'd be Scarf Greninja or Scarf Lottie on the team, just because he's so weak to, just because he's super weak to, what's it called, Volcarona. So it has to be like Rock Slide. And like I said, it's U-turn, Rock Slide, Ice Beam, and Gunk Shot typically. So Heracross, if it's sub, it can sub up on me. But he chooses to go for Rock Blast over sub, which should be able to knock me out in 5 hits. And then I can go right out into Pinsir and just claim my kill. Like I said, just claim my kill with Pinsir. He should sack Lottie. But if he wants to stay, if I SD up here, I win, which is why he might be tempted to stay in. But either way, it's looking really good for me. If he sacks Pinsir, you can't beat my 2 Steel types. So he does sack Lottie. If I SD'd up there, I won the game. But I didn't, because that's an option. And if he goes Greninja, which is Protean Scarf, I go out to Excadrill, click Iron Head, because it has to go for Rock Slide or U-turn. And again, he still has just no switch-ins. Basically, it's check. It's checkmate, rather, because Iron Head always breaks his sub, as I get an unfortunate crit on him, and I flinch him. That didn't matter, because I go Pinsir, I return, HP Fire doesn't knock out me anyway, and Scarf Greninja doesn't run an attack to hit me regardless. Like, it can't hit all my Pokemon. Scarf Greninja doesn't run HP Fire. Yep, Ice Beam is his best attack. Good game. So I guess unless it froze me, or my Ferrothorn, which is definitely a possibility, he could win that game. But I did take away that chance by getting the flinch and the crit on him. So we got another game. If it's Clear Smog on Among Us, that's annoying. I kind of just want to lead off with Suicune and click Scald, to be honest. Like, look at his Scald switch-ins. It's just Among Us. No hazard control on my opponent's part is really good as well, because I'm double spikes Ferrothorn. Mawile is a huge threat, so Suicune is going to be really key in it. Do you want me to click X? Now. Anyway. If he... Basically, Suicune's Scald Birds are going to be pretty key in this. I don't know if he has Clear Smog on his Among Us. A lot of them run... we can play, man. My name might be Click X now, but I don't care if you click. If you want to click X, that's fine. If you want to click X now, it's up to you. I don't care. But either way, like basically, Suicune just clicks Scald versus him. Scald Burn, Scald Burn, Scald Burn, and Among Us typically runs Spore, Giga Drain, Hidden Power Fire, and Toxic. These. Oh, what did he say? I recorded. Yeah. So, if he does not have Clear Smog, I can actually legitimately win with Suicune. And what we're going to do is just stay in here, because if he goes for Spikes, he is Battle Bond confirmed. I don't mind that at all. I'm just going to go for my Scald versus the Among Us. Yep, give me some nice damage, give me an early burn. I don't want him doubling, predicting my Ferrothorn to want to come out, or HP Fire, so I'm actually going to Scald again. I don't care if he HP Fires immediately or Spores, because I deal with this mod. Then again, HP Fires is the only way to touch me. But if he goes out into Mawile, it's a little threatening. So I'm actually going to Sleep Talk immediately, because we have the chance to, of course, pull a Scald. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I say hi, Mom. Oh, he asked me if I'm recording. I replied. Oh, okay. I thought I did. Record more with CTC. He's so hostile, though. Why did Spectrum just leave me a voicemail? Not bad. Anyway, this has to be Scarf. I'm thinking about it, looking at his team. We're gonna comment up again. Oh, it could be SD. Jesus, it's SD. Let's get a Scald. Give me some Suicune luck going out here. So this is definitely going for the Z move. And as much as I love Marowak, I can't risk keeping it alive. So I actually have to sack Marowak here to the Devastating Drake or Tectonic Rage. Yep. To go out to Pinsir just to revenge kill. Pinch is going to be really good in this game, and I want to get it in as early as possible anyway. So we can definitely revenge kill him at 58%. This is offensive. It should be able to revenge kill him anyway. Maybe Greninja was the better play, but I'm not really liking not having Earthquake on this thing. I don't really like close combat. Earthquake is better versus close combat's only good versus Heatran and I guess Skarmory. Earthquake is better versus Magearna, Jirachi, all those mons. So we should be able to knock him out with the return. Nice. It's at 57. I got a little bit scared because he was at 58, but that boy goes down. Nice. And then his Greninja can come out. Greninja's a huge threat to me. It is a huge threat to me. This game. Putting that Scald on Suicune was very lucky and very fortunate. If I can calm mine up, though, I can beat Greninja. I thought for a second I was fast and Pinsir. I'm so bad. It's okay. Landers comes out. We're gonna go out to Ferrothorn. This could be Stealth Rock or it could be Dual Dance. Actually, if it's Dual Dance, we just lose. But he just goes right for U-turn, which is a smart play because this allows him to bring in Mawile or Mungus. I'm assuming this is an HP Fire variant, which is fair. We will get up Stealth Rock and we will get up Spikes versus this Mon. We will get up Stealth Rock and Spike because I need to be able to beat down his team with Excadrill. So I will definitely get up my hazards. All of them. I'll definitely get up as many hazards as possible before I go right out into Pinsir and just click return. Nice. So that's going to be keeping his Greninja and Mawile at bay. And I can go right out to Pinsir. Does SD up, does +1 kill Landers? It's the percentage going to, what doesn't matter, I couldn't return. I don't give a damn. 2 returns actually doesn't do the same if it's -1, and this is Rocky Helmet, but that is some massive damage, beautiful damage at that. Do I want to risk my Excadrill right here? I do not think so. Actually, yes I do. I want to get rid of this Spike as well as the Stealth Rock that he's about to put up. Yeah, so I'll sack this to go out to Pinsir, and then we're going to win the game with Greninja plus Suicune. That's the way I want to win. So we'll definitely sack this. If he spams Stealth Rock, which is a smart play, he can. But he goes right for Earthquake. And what I can do now is go right out into my Pinsir. Maybe click XD, to be honest. I actually want to click SD. Nah, he has Water Shuriken. There's no point. So we knock out Landers, prevent rocks from that Mon. He can then Dark Pulse with his Greninja, which is the thing I'm scared about. Which is definitely the thing I'm scared about, which is why I'm going to go hard Suicune. Because he doesn't do... Oh, he does a lot. What the hell? After a Calm Mind, he doesn't kill me. You think that did 5? Okay, what is these rolls? Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, he's Battle Bond now. This is bad. I didn't expect Suicune to take that little. And I'm pretty sure my naive Greninja is going to be 2 KO'd. I have to go Greninja though, because I need Suicune to win this game. Nice, so I'm not 2 KO, thankfully. And we can go right for the Gunk Shot here and knock him out. If he wants to go Among Us, that's fine. I need to save this, that way I'm not 2 KO by that Mon. And Greninja is in range of Quick Attack anyway. I don't care if he goes Jirachi, I don't care what play he makes. Though, doesn't Hydro Pump kill Greninja at 56? Maybe Hydro Pump is my play. Let me calc this. I expected Suicune to take that way better. The good thing is, though, I know Suicune will 100% wake up now, like the next turn, so I can start Calm Minding up and whatnot. Greninja. Custom sets. Let's just say it's naive. Greninja versus blank set. Hydro Pump. Life Orb. That's Specs Dark Pulse though, so I don't expect it to do the same. Hydro Pump is my better play. I like it. Yeah, I like Hydro Pump better because it punishes the... it punishes Greninja and it forces him... Greninja can't come in and click... It has to click Water Shuriken and knock me out. Like, I can Quick Attack versus that. HP Fire here. It punishes any double. Yeah, as long as I keep his Greninja low, he can't sweep me with Water Shuriken because I have Suicune, and he can't come in on hazards anymore either. I believe. And there's also HP Fire punishes a double as well. It also should knock out Among Us / allow me to live any hit from him too. No HP fire switching. I don't think this is the play. I love a Giga Drain for this mon, but maybe this isn't the play. I still have to win a speed tie, whatever. Click HP fire again and get rid of this mon. Greninja can't come in on hazards twice if I'm not mistaken. Which is one thing. This is Z Celebrate, this is Choice Scarf. U-turn doesn't knock me out. Oh, it's Scarf Thunder Punch. Oh, joy. The one Scarf Thunder Punch Jirachi in the game. And he crits Suicune. I'm pretty sure that did not knock me out, because I'm Suicune. Does that actually do that much? The only reason I went Suicune is because I can live that. Choice Scarf. The one Scarf Thunder Punch Jirachi in the entire game. Yeah, what the hell? That does nothing. What? Okay, I know you hacked me with that crit, but don't click X. Like, basically, I ate that hit up, I rested. It would still come down to, I literally need to pull one Calm Mind and I beat Greninja 1v1, but it would still come down to if I can scald Mawile twice. But, come on, what? Hacks is part of the game. It sucks, obviously, especially when you're on the losing position of it or the receiving end of it, but it's still part of the game. You're not the forfeit, bro. Anyway, I didn't want him to forfeit, but I don't even know I copped that. That's crazy. That's crazy, though, how little Suicune takes, right? That's Thunder Punch from Scarf Rachi. Even if he was adamant, I lived. Suicune's beautiful. I knew that. I love that, though. I really Greninja because Toxic Spikes are amazing in this game. Wearing down Keldeo, wearing down Tangrowth, two of the two mons that beat Suicune. Reuniclus is actually a huge threat. I don't expect him to stay in. This should not be Scarf. It should be Scarf Keldeo on this team. We're going to get up a T-Spike right here as he goes Tangrowth. Beautiful. This also gives me, unfortunately, not the opportunity to click. This doesn't give me the opportunity to click what I want to click, which is Gunk Shot because I'm -1. So I actually go Ferrothorn here. If he wants to knock off an Earthquake, I'll be able to eat that up. Yep. And we can get up Stealth Rock. He has no hazard control on his team. I also eat up an HP Fire. Should not 2 KO me. He should go Heat Ran. Or Landers. That's fair as well. But this gives me Stealth Rock and Spike, which are going to be pretty key in Suicune doing something in the game. At least. In my opinion, anyway. So we get up Stealth Rock and Spike. I kind of just want some damage, to be honest. Give me some damage. Give me some damage on this guy. There you go. This is Z Continental Crush? I don't even know. I'll get up another Spike. Yeah, the SD doesn't matter because you're Stealth Rock, so you're not double dance. Yeah, we could go with that hazards up. Greninja just comes out and claims a kill. Look at these hazards, and look at his team, and look at Greninja. Now back to me. Now back to the Greninja. Now look at his Keldeo. Keldeo's dead. It's actually dead. I just hate that I don't have Ice Beam. Like, typically on Protein, you don't see Hydro Pump as much. Low Kick is an option. Ice Beam. But I guess, you know, this is still good. I still have 4 attacks. And wearing down every mon on his team is good for Suicune. So the only mon I'm actually legitimately scared about is Calm My Reuniclus, just because it can beat Suicune 1v1 since it has Psy Shock. Oh my god, connect. Nice. That's an annoying mon to switch into. He predicts Ice Beam, obviously. Maybe he was Scarf. I don't know. It should not be Scarf, though. It's probably Keldeo that's Scarf. But that worked out for me. That worked out better than I've ever seen. And once Keldeo takes the Stealth Rock plus Spike damage, it dies to 1 quick attack unboosted. And Landers is also in range because it is Z move of a return. So I'll be able to go out. Maybe this is the game where Close Combat would have been better. I'm thinking it's Bantar plus Scarf Keldeo, like I said. Bantar is really good as well in this meta, in my opinion. It could also be Mega Tyranitar, which is why Close Combat might be better. It would have been good in this game at least. But I'm really confident that with Pressure and Calm Mind, Suicune can beat Tangrowth 1v1. The only mon that I don't think Suicune could beat 1v1 is Calm Mind Reuniclus unless I crit it. By the way, I'm still sorry. I'm still a little bit sick. I'm still, I have like a cold and whatnot. Tangrowth comes out for some reason. That dies to Gunk Shot, which I can never land. That's always fun. Alright, well, I'm claiming my kill. I'm not claiming my kill now. That's annoying. I never landed. That also dies 100% after the spikes, man. Well, not 100%, but, you know, the 70% that you hit, or 80, 20%, whatever. The times that you land Gunk Shot, it kills, is what I'm trying to say. I think I just want to SD up here. I'm doing it. He doesn't have Rock Slide. HP Fire isn't going to kill me. He also doesn't have Rocky Helmet on his Landers because I power whipped it. So we're going to get a kill here with Pinsir. And we should be able to kill Tyranitar as well. I'm assuming it's not Choice Scarf. It could be. I'm assuming it's Mega though. Actually at +2 I'm not sure. I'll be at +1 though, because since he should sack Landers. Sacking Landers is his best play. But if he sacks Landers, his entire team is grounded, because therefore, and then I get to click Earthquake, which is what I want. And then Reuniclus does not beat Marowak. What the hell? Reuniclus doesn't beat Marowak spamming Shadow Bone. And if he goes Tyranitar, that's his only switch into it as well. So this is not a counter. This is not a counter. That boy got dropped. Does this kill Mega Tyranitar? Quick attack. Does quick attack kill Mega Tyranitar at 12%? It should. I'm kicking. Forget it. Like if he's Scarf now, it doesn't matter. Could be not worth risking. Landers will go down as well, and Keldeo goes down. So I'm not quite sure if I agree with those plays because I'm still back. I'm still a neutral Pinsir. Keldeo goes down. Yeah, and he goes Keldeo. This boy goes down a quick attack 100% after spikes plus poison. If it doesn't die here, I'm kind of hoping it's a double down too. It will be a double down rather because, like I said, Keldeo does die after the spikes plus poison, and I'm gonna go down. That means I can just go right out into Alolan Marowak, click that Shadow Bone, and blow this Reuniclus back. If it's Trick Room, it dies. If it's defensive, I 2 KO it. So I should be able to kill it either way. Nice. We ended up winning that. Lovely. Let's go ahead and get another game. The T-Specs are really coming in clutch. Mega Pinsir's amazing. Haven't been able to use... Oh, this thing is a problem. Haven't been able to use Suicune as much. And in this game, it doesn't look like it does that much either. Grit is really good as a lead, though. Matches up well versus Scizor, Mew. You should fear the Dark Pulse. Why do Psychic types not fear this? What's going on? Why are you not fearing me? I'm a Dark type. Why can't I hit land and attack either? Thank God I didn't go Feral Thorn because I was like, this Mew can do whatever it wants. I got the T-Spike just because it can wear down. Why do you go Porygon? Are you Scarf? What? Wait, why did you? Never mind, it doesn't matter if you're Scarf. Why'd you go Porygon? I guess to be able to go out into Gyarados after. Or Superior. Are you actually Scarf? Nope. I guess he just hasn't seen a Battle Bond Greninja. Or, excuse me, Protein Greninja. Because, yeah, Superior drops as well. That looks Specs, too. What the hell? I didn't do 41. Alright, so the only Mon that's actually a threat is this Mon. I'm not going to lie. But thankfully, we do hit the Gunk Shot. This is going to do a ton to Gyarados. And what I can do is just... Ooh, it's leftovers, so it's sub-bounce. That's not good. Or it should be balanced, rather. Oh, it's Moxie as well, which is bad. We can go out to Ferrothorn, though. Scissor's looking threatening. And just Power Whip. Because we eat this. We even land, which is amazing. So that Mon goes right down. Now, Scissor's the biggest threat. Scissor actually the biggest threat. Mew is also a threat, but I can calm mine up on this Mon. He's gonna go for Flamethrower anyway. I'm gonna go Suicune. I bet you he has Energy Ball or something crazy like that. But the fact that Mew is on a timer, I believe Suicune would just win the game by combining up and my opponent just forfeits. No, man. Why? Okay, he lost. It's a Suicune. He lost. He actually lost. It is a Suicune and Suicune will win. But still, man, I don't have time for another battle. Man, I hate to end this live so short. Anyway, what did we learn from this live? Let's get a little recap. So, one thing. T-Specs are really fun. I think they're still really good. There's very minimal poison types running around. There's Amoonguss. There is Muck, which has just dropped down to UU. And besides that, there's Gengar and I guess Nihilego, if you want to count those. I guess Scolipede and Mega Venusaur too, and Toxapex. Okay, so it's not that there's very few poison types. It's more so that the team threatens all of them, and T-Specs really does help Suicune. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use Suicune as much as I wanted in this live, and that dude ended up forfeiting who crit me with Jirachi. I didn't want him to forfeit. He should have just taken his points. His Pokemon is part of the game. As much as it annoys me, but Suicune would have been able to take that, rest up, calm mine up, and just sweep the entire team. It was beautiful. But in any case, I really do like Suicune. Mega Pinsir, do not sleep on this Pokemon. This Pokemon is a legitimate threat, especially with the lack of rock moves. Like, unless you're Continental Crush Landers, they're running they're running HP Ice, so it barely touches Pinsir. Pinsir is definitely a giant threat. In any case, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends. I gotta go blow my nose.